Hey, Tack.
Yeah.
You want to get lucky?
What?
Hey, why can't I get lucky if he's getting lucky?
We can all get lucky at the Village Idiot Pub.
Oh, you're talking about our Living Podcariously listener event. Get lucky at the Idiot.
You got it. Damn right.
The one on July 7th at 7 p.m.
That's right, 777. So just remember those together. The event is from 7 p.m. till 11 p.m. Hot Pink, yes, I said it. Hot Pink is performing from 8 p.m. till 11. So we got an hour before Hot Pink goes up, and then we'll be partying the whole night.
We're going to have the Salty Fox is going to be out there. They're going to be giving away prizes as well. Along with Oak and Iron will be out there taking pictures of the event.
And Brent Allen's Salon and the Twisted Tin are also giving away prizes.
That's right. And our big sponsor for this event, other than obviously Village Idiot Pub, is Bug Nutty Brewery. Bug Nutty is giving us a barrel of beer to give away to our listeners. So you buy a mug there, that's a little $10 mug with our logo on it, and you get to drink unlimited until those kegs are gone.
$10 all you can drink?
$10 all you can drink.
Now that's lucky.
Hey guys, it's Adam. I want to take a moment and personally thank you for listening to our shows, for downloading our shows, and for sharing them with your friends. With your guys' support, we just moved the Twisted 10 into the threshold of the top 100 comedy shows in iTunes. It made it to number 99, granted, just barely crept in there. However, that's still monumental for us. Out of the tens of thousands of podcasts that are out there, that's one of the most difficult categories to breach into. Thank you very, very much for helping us to get there. If you haven't already done so, please go give us a 5-star rating and give us a review, a short little 1-line, 2-line review, letting us know that you enjoy the show. iTunes reviews are like podcast currency. It legitifies the show, it allows us to get better guests, and it allows our sponsors to really see that we're reaching the listeners that are out there. If you haven't done so yet, please go do it. We would greatly appreciate it. We've got a ton on the horizon from Dichotomy Media, a lot more on our YouTube channel, more Get Out Penny cartoons, all sorts of stuff. So please help us by giving us that 5-star rating and a little review. Thank you very much and enjoy the show.
You're listening to Living Podcariously, bringing you real men's perspectives, unfiltered, unapologetic, and uncensored. Recorded live in the Living Podcariously studio in world-famous Cocoa Beach, Florida.
Episode of Living Podcariously. I don't know why I went high-pitched. I'll roll with it, though. I'm Adam. I'm one of your hosts of Living Podcariously. We're without Jay this week, but our sitting in what used to be Jay's seat now, Tax.
No, it hasn't. It's always been my seat.
Jay's never sat in that seat.
Oh, this is true.
That's a whole new seat.
It's a new chair.
That's true.
Yeah,
It is a new chair.
New chair, but in the same spot.
In the same spot.
And I am Tack, and I am back.
Ooh, how long did that take you to work on?
Well, I've said it before. It's my name, so that makes it easy.
He's a poet and didn't
also,
know it.
once you go Tack, you never go back is another one I've said a few times. But I have a lot of X's, so yeah.
And hi, I'm Andrea Joy.
Beautiful Andrea Joy sitting on the lady chaise.
Enjoying my Mother's Day.
Yes.
Indeed. Happy Mother's Day.
We're going to have to figure out a way to get the lady chaise out to our event on July 7th at 7 p.m. at Cocoa Village in Village Idiot Pub.
I pick 8 buff boys.
All right. Boys or men?
Doesn't matter.
The boys part's a little weird there.
Not
but,
like over 18.
Yeah.
Those are
19,
men.
20, 21. Those are boys. If you're under 30, you're a boy.
Technically, those are guys.
Under 30 is a boy.
Is that, wait, what? Am I a man?
You're a guy.
Oh, okay, good.
You're a guy.
I don't want to be my man. I'd
Over
rather be a guy.
70 is a man.
Okay, good.
All right. Well, since we got that established.
Yeah. It's important, Adam.
Another reminder, we're going to be blasting this out at the beginning of every episode. We'll do a quick plug for it, but July 7th at 7 p.m. in Cocoa Village at the Village Idiot Pub is our Living Podcariously listener event. We've got Hot Pink hired on to play from 8 to 11, but the event starts at 7. There will be 2 kegs, count them 2. That is 1 barrel of beer, Tack.
1, 2.
Donated by Bug Nutty Brewery. They actually have a lager that they make specifically for Village Idiot They're trying to get that. They don't know if they're going to have that ready in time.
No, this is approved by Jason at the Village Idiot
Yeah,
Club.
100% approved.
Okay.
Yep. 100% approved. But those two will be free to our listeners with the purchase of one of our little mugs. So basically, you're going to spend $10 on a mug that's got our logo on it, and you drink unlimited until those kegs are
It's
gone.
basically $10 all you can drink. So
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty good. I haven't seen a deal like that since I was like in my 20s.
Yeah, right? Agreed.
And
Yeah.
come dressed to get lucky.
Yeah, the theme is dressed to get lucky.
I'm not sure what that means.
It doesn't really mean anything. I mean, we were going to try to do maybe a Vegas theme, maybe a, but
It's whatever you want it
whatever.
to be.
Because a lot
If
of the
you
people,
think it means wearing shamrocks or rabbit's feet or slutty or whatever you want.
Gotcha.
yeah, Tack, wear your sluttiest dress.
Whatever makes you feel lucky.
I gotcha.
A leprechaun,
Why'd you say leprechaun?
because they're lucky.
You're being racist. All right.
Yeah, Jay, we miss you, buddy. You got some family in town. I understand how that works out. Today we're recording on Mother's Day. So, Andrea, happy Mother's Day.
Yay.
Aw.
And happy Mother's Day to all those mamas out there.
That's right. All those MILFs.
Wow.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, no.
No,
Wait,
no.
we
You were
have
you were
girlfriends.
legitimate. Yeah.
And I was just had a real mother experience having to take our schnoodle Oliver to the emergency vet.
Man,
Yep.
I absolutely love our dog. He's the best dog I've ever owned in my entire life. Little Schnoodle, absolute joy of a dog. Just a really, really cool dog. And son of a bitch, we took him over to her mom's, to Andrea's mom's house for Mother's Day to play with, because Andrea's mom owns the brother. Is he getting a bone already? Is that he's
But
going
this
after a
one's like
bone.
this long, so he's good.
That were the size
He's
measurement.
going to come
works
around and
well.
it's going to be on his arm.
Andrea's mom gave Oliver to take home some of the bones, not the rawhide, but the actual bone, like a cow leg bone or some shit. I don't know.
I don't know.
It was circular.
Yeah, it had a hole in the middle of it. So
It's like a bone donut.
it's a bone nut.
A bone nut.
So
are witty.
Oliver, somehow, just before we're ready to start recording this damn episode, got this bone lodged on his lower jaw. So his canines were blocking it from pulling off the front. It was past his canines and underneath his jaw. And we could not get it off. And we were considering cutting it off with like wire cutters, with dikes, the whole 9 yards. But that would have scared the absolute shit out of him. So we rushed him up to the animal hospital, the 24-hour one. That was going to be $95 for the visit, plus $50 for the what's the stuff that calms you down?
Sedation.
Sedation. Thank you. And then whatever the cost is for the doctor to cut it off. So we're probably about to spend $200 on it. We get him all the way there.
Get out of the car.
Yeah, just got out of the car.
Start to walk up there, and I'm like, well, I want to hold him because I thought he was kind of freaking out because he kept moving his head on the concrete.
Yeah.
So I kept trying to pick him up, and then I finally got him, and we walked 5 more steps, and we're at the door, and we
The
ring
door's
the bell,
locked, yeah, because you can't get in. It is 24 hours, but it's locked.
Gotcha.
and Adam looks at me, he's like, "Where's the bone?" I'm like, "Where is the bone?" And we turn around, it's in the middle of the parking lot.
Son of a bitch.
How funny would that have been if you hadn't noticed he got all the way in there? The doctor looks at it and goes, "Where's the bone?" You're like, and then she just does like this magic trick hand, like, that'll be 200.
You know what, though? It would have been hilarious if they took Oliver back into the back room and then came out and said, "Here's your dog." It was relatively easy. It does cost, though, because of the doctor.
Hey,
And then we
back
walk
there
out
laughing
to the
on.
bone.
These motherfuckers think that there's a
Yep.
bone still on here. You probably got it off in the parking lot.
Yeah. Oh,
So good dog saved us some money.
yeah, he did.
He could
was-
have done it quicker though.
He was freaking out a little bit. So, what do you do with the bone then, Tack? What do you think we should do with it?
Throw it away.
Throw it away. You can't really just throw it in the kitchen garbage can though, because it's a dog.
I figured you would have done it in the like. Hey, Ollie, look over there, and then you just throw it.
No, actually, we still had it in the car with us on the drive home.
And we don't want another schnoodle to get it.
Oh, good point. Good point.
And I held it up to him to see if he was. I would not let him have it again, but I held it up to him to see if he was interested. He sniffed it and then he backs his head away, like, "No,
That
thanks,
hurt me."
but no, I don't want to go through that again." So I ceremoniously threw it off the Causeway Bridge.
Oh, nice.
Just
Now there's
chucked
some
it.
fish out there that's got it caught in his mandible.
His whole body's stuck in it.
It's biodegradable, so eventually it'll get
A
tore
few
down.
thousand years. Yeah.
But it's bone, so it won't take that long. It won't take that long at
Like
all.
100 years or so.
It's a thick bone.
Yeah, it was pretty thick.
This guy had some girth on it.
Poor Ollie. He's okay now, though, right, buddy? Yeah.
He's rubbing his little chin.
Yeah, I felt so bad for him. Man, I'm a dog. The dogs get me in the heart. You know what I mean? It's just they touch me, Tack.
Oh, dogs touch you.
They do.
Where did the dog touch you?
If you
Show
ever
me on
wanna
this
see a
stuffed
tear.
animal.
It depends on where I put the peanut butter. But,
Oh yeah, good points.
I love our puppy though. I would have done the same thing for those 2 cats, even though I don't love them as much. And I'm okay admitting that. But I love animals. But anyway.
Anywho,
So that was Mother's Day. Yay!
Yeah, Happy
Yay.
Mother's Day.
and I noticed something about Andrea. Well, actually, 2 things.
Oh.
Well, first of all, while you guys were
Oh wait,
gone,
were her boobs out again?
no.
They're always
While you
out.
guys were gone, I stayed here at the house to keep an eye on the place for you, make sure it
Appreciate
didn't catch
that.
on fire.
You went
know.
snooping through our stuff. You
I
found our
went
sex
through-
room.
I found your sex room.
Oh no!
And I have like all kinds of underwear, not yours, of Adam's. I took Adam's
Oh
underwear.
man, I'm sorry about the stains then, Tack. My bad.
That chili.
No, but I noticed something about Andrea. When she's stressed, she's mean.
Yeah. Yeah, she doesn't maintain composure
But
very
it's
well.
also within 48 hours of my period. And if you listen to the last episode, you would know
I
that
did
that's at my
listen to
worst
it.
hormonal thing I could possibly be at.
squat or did you bend over?
Yeah.
Like when you guys were leaving, she was like, you were like looking for the leash and everything, and you're like, it's out here, and then like she didn't respond to you. I'm just like, okay, and then like and I'm like, well, don't worry, Andrea, it'll be taken care of. She like ignored me the whole time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, well, drive safe. Keep me posted. She just didn't say a damn word and slammed the door.
I
behind
did in my head.
Yeah. So
And I was
that's
like, all right.
that's an interesting study on human psychology on how to deal with, I mean, that was to us, that was
I'm not making fun of you, by the way.
That's okay. I shut down and quiet instead of crying. Instead
Yeah.
of bawling
gotcha.
out tears and like, "Woo,
To
he's
us-
gonna be hurt."
to us that was an emergency because I mean he
No, yeah, no,
legitimately
I
could have
gotcha.
hurt himself or his tongue, or he could have bit down and hurt his teeth, and at worst, I mean, could have swallowed his tongue. I mean, that's
That's
something
what I
that can
was scared
happen.
of the most.
Dogs that have seizures sometimes can do that too. So I was legitimately worried. That was a state of elevated stress. But yeah, we talked about this on the drive back here.
Yeah.
Like, well, if we're ever in a real emergency, Andrea, you're just going to have to listen to me. That's just what's going to happen in the future. Just
Listen to me.
listen to me and we'll make it through it and everything will be all right. Just, we now know, we now have a little taste in our relationship because we've been together a year and a half
I
now.
watched you grow.
You watched us grow a little bit. Yeah, we're
nice.
closer as a couple.
It's good.
We sure are.
Little baby.
I thought about it, Tack. I really did think about getting my Dremel and just dremeling off the bottom of the damn bone. Because it wouldn't have taken but just a couple of seconds to chew through that bone with a Dremel, but
Yeah.
He got the stuff inside got malleable and soft, so he made himself some more room. Is how he did it.
yeah, that
Yeah.
bone marrow inside there is what because all of that slobber he had on it eventually just wore it down. And when he was in
Yeah.
the parking lot, he just drug his jaw on the ground, and sure enough, there it came.
He's like, I got this. Hold on, Mom and Dad. I got
He's
this.
like, no shots, no shots. He's like, I smell other dogs' fears in there. I don't. I'm not interested in that.
So, you want to talk about the other thing you want to talk about?
Yeah, the
shovel?
about dichotomy.
Yeah.
All right, so we've teased. I wouldn't say teased it. We've talked a little bit about what dichotomy is in the past. So for our listeners, we'll do a quick explanation of what this is. Dichotomy Media is us as well. So we're Living Podcariously, or the Twisted 10, or Your 40 Now What, or all of our different product, or Get Out Penny, all of our different product that we produce as content providers. We officially now, by the way, this is the first episode that this is official. We're officially registered as Dichotomy Media LLC in the state of Florida. So congratulations
All right.
to everybody. Yes,
Nice,
congratulations.
nice.
Really happy about that. So now how we can open up our bank account, we can, start taking money in through our company and start paying us through our company, which is kind of cool.
Indeed, yeah.
So we're really excited about that to announce. But Dichotomy Media, as a parent company, of course, owned by us. There's no other entity that owns anything with us. It's all of us. We have big plans on the horizon for growing the content that we provide. Now, Living Podcariously as a podcast will never cost the listener anything. It will always be a free show every single week with me, with the cast that you're already accustomed to. So the four of us, and we're going to bring on guests and bring on new things to come in the future. We would also like to move us into an official studio so we can get look more professional for some of our guests that come in. Like we've got Dan Cummins coming down in a few weeks.
Yeah.
It's going to be nice and cozy and very homey here. And that's kind of the cool benefit about having a spare room in your house to be able to set up as a studio. But when we start having more celebrity style guests coming in, it would present a more professional look and feel to have a studio space. So that's nowhere near, but maybe in the next year sometime, we might move ourselves into a studio space.
Also, on that note, let's also bring up that we started a Patreon account as well.
That's right.
And my chair is squeaking, sorry. So check out our Patreon. Just go on to patreon.com/livingpocariously.
Yep.
And if you can donate, that would be great. You can donate as much as or as low as $1 a month. And there are different tiers. There's a $1, $5, $10, and a $50. And that is donating per month. And with each tier, you get a different benefit, right?
Absolutely.
And so, if
And
you
those are
check it out.
we're changing those too. I mean, we'll keep what's up there, obviously, but we're going to add to them and present you more content and things like that.
One of them is specifically for our event. Like I think you get like with a $10 one, you get a mug.
I think did we do $10 or $5 for that?
I don't remember now. I have to go back and
Damn
look.
it, we're going to have to
But
get.
hey, log on and check it out. And
Well, we
tell us.
can guarantee you if you do the $10 a month patron donation that at our event that's coming up July 7th at 7 p.m. TAC, Village Idiot Pub in Cocoa Village, Florida, historic Cocoa Village. If you do the $10 donation a month, we're going to give you one of the mugs that we've got for Living Podcariously with our branded logo on the side of it, and that will get you free beer until those kegs are gone at Village Idiot. So if you're going to plan on buying it anyway, just go hook us up on Patreon and give us the donation. If you enjoy the content, if you enjoy the show.
So I got it pulled up here. So it's you can do as low as $1 a month.
Nice.
And with that, you have access to the patron only content, which we'll do posts and things like that. There may be some audio in there that's only for patrons only or whatever. Then you can do a $5 a month tier, which that is for we'll give you a shout out on the show. We'll give you credit on the show.
Speaking of that, our first patron that signed up, thank you very much, Xavier Hamilton.
That's
you are
right.
the man. So thank you very, very much for being our very first $5 a month patron. Thank you, sir.
Indeed. The next one is $10 a month is for the free Living Podcariously mug, which you bring that to the event and you will drink for free all night.
Maybe we can continue that. So if our patrons continue to do that, they can keep bringing their mugs back to the events to do free beer.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Then for $50 a month, you can be a guest and also collaborate on an upcoming podcast.
Be our guest. Sorry, I had to.
And you get also if you do a $50 a month, you also get the free mug as well. So
Yeah. The bottom it carries up.
Yeah, it
so
carries
anything in the
up.
lower tiers you get to. Tack, where do you want to fit? Because one of the things we talked about is providing our patrons with bonus shows each week.
Yeah.
Where do we want to fit that? Do we want to put that in the $1 one or the $5 one? $5 one. Andrea holds up her hand.
What do you think, Andrew?
I think $5.
$5
5 or
one?
10. Or the mug goes to the 5 and then the 10 gets the extra.
You know, we should maybe move the mug to the 5 because they're getting a mug cheaper, but they're giving us $5 a month.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we have the authority to make that call. So if we want to do it, we can do it.
Maybe we will.
Move it to 5?
We'll move the mug to 5.
You hear that, Xavier? You're getting yourself a mug. All right, cool.
No,
Let's
he
do it to
doesn't
5.
count. He doesn't count.
And then
Too late.
instead of the mug at 10, you get the bonus episodes.
That sounds good.
Ooh, so $10 a month, get all of the bonus content through Patreon.
And a free mug, too.
And the free, and carries up, Okay, do we want to do that? Does that sound like something we
So,
want to do?
what exactly is bonus content?
So we've been talking about this. There's a ton of shows out there that do bonus material, and I've listened to a lot of them because I subscribe to several different shows that have the pay per listen type of events.
I don't have that kind of money, so.
Well, it's not much. Most of them are like $3 a month or $5
well,
a
then
month
ours
or
shouldn't
something.
be 10. If theirs are 3.
Yeah, I think that should be on the 5 one as well. Or maybe even, maybe even the $1 one.
$5.
$5?
$3?
We're going to make another one called at $3?
We can make any amount we want.
Let's keep it at 5. Let's keep it easy at 5. So at 5, you get the mug and the
You
extra
get
content.
everything at 5.
What do they get at 10 then?
At 10,
They get a mouth
nothing.
hug.
A mouth hug?
We'll have to figure it out. Now we got to revamp the rewards.
You get a special reward.
Right now the 10 is just the mug. but,
Andrea,
we
how
can
much
move
a
it.
month would subscribers have to pay for you to flash your boobs on Patreon? Only on Patreon.
Who sees that?
Whoever
patrons.
pays.
Does it have my face on it?
No, we can just do boobs.
Then
Well,
how do they even know
it's
it's
her?
my boobs?
She can hold up a sign.
I'll tell you what, I will put... Oh, actually, yeah, we'll hold up our logo beside it.
That could be any girl's boobs. Sure, I'll pick a girl. Some nice boobs.
How could we ensure that our patrons know it's you?
By the
I could
red
grow
hair
out
down
my
your back.
armpit hairs.
Well, you can see it. Like
And
her
then
hair
see the
right now
red.
hangs down to her boobs.
I
Yeah,
could cover it with
that's
my...
true. They'd have to take our word for it, I guess. I mean, there'd be no other way. So how much would it take? Just the boobs? $50 a month?
No. My boobs are priceless.
Yeah, but that doesn't
So
help us
a
get more
priceless
patrons.
It would
Amounts?
probably take a bottle of tequila.
Well, just to get you to show us our boobs?
Then
Your
my
boobs?
clothes would fall off, so you'd see them.
All right, we'll revisit that. I want to get your boobs on Patreon because that'll get us some subscribers or donations on there really quick.
Yeah, we
All right.
definitely need that. And if you can't donate, just please tell all your friends and family that you love Living Podcariously and send them to our show and have them listen to it or share our Patreon page with all your friends and family.
And then you'll all get mouth hugs.
And everybody gets mouth hugs.
But to answer your question, Tax, some of the content I think would be cool for us to release to our listeners is some of the behind the scenes stuff. So maybe some bio stories from each one of us, little short, like interview style bio stories, things like that. Maybe some.
Maybe I can make a Get Out Penny episode just for patrons only.
Ooh,
That's
I like the sound of that
interesting.
too.
And again, I am thinking about shooting a behind the scenes of Get Out Penny video as well, but I think I'll make that available for everybody, but maybe an episode.
Call it Get the Fuck Out Penny.
Make it
Nice.
make it explicit as hell.
Nice. If we ever have any guests or anyone else who has other podcast hosts that come in here, those kinds of things. Oh, by the way, next Monday, the Burn It Down crew is going to be here in studio with us doing a show with us. So
nice,
we're stoked to have them over here, by the way.
Also,
But hang on, let me finish
Okay,
that
no,
thought real
yeah,
quick.
you go ahead, go ahead.
My memory sucks.
it's all good.
See, I already figured out what I was going to say. No, I'm just kidding. If we ever have guests or somebody that has a product that they're promoting or some, one of our sponsors comes in here, none of those shows will ever be part of the bonus content. The bonus content is more, how should I say, intimate with the cast.
I
So
thought
it's-
you were
Are
saying
you-
je ne sais quoi.
I mean, we have
Je ne sais quoi.
we have very specific ideas. Are you not wanting to say what it is, or?
No, we can say, we can talk all about it. I'm open to.
Okay, well, I mean, I know you had mentioned that we have like our archive episodes that are in the vault.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, that's right.
We have archive episodes in the vault, and if you do release those for patrons only, I mean, I think you should absolutely do like an intro to it, like, "Hey, this is Adam." This was recorded on. I don't know if you have dates in mind at all when these shows.
Yeah, well, I've got all the original dates in there. I
nice.
kept them all. So to catch some of the listeners up that don't know about this, Living Podcariously has gone through 2 reboots. We first started the show. Tack wasn't part of it originally, nor Andrea. When we first started the show, it was me and Ron. Tack, you came in around episode 3, I think.
Yeah, I think it was like 3.
Yeah. And so Ron and I recorded, and Jay was even in that first iteration. We recorded, I think, 7 episodes.
Because Jay did Taint Funny too. Yeah,
Yep.
a long time ago. Yeah.
We did 7 episodes with Ron and I, all between an hour and a half and 2 hours. Then something happened, and we'll get more intimate inside our show about what happened. So we rebooted the show, reformatted it, and then we did about 25 shows,
I was on the last one to that one.
maybe 22 shows.
Do we have the anomaly recorded?
I have it recorded. I've never edited it into a show.
That's the one I was on. The
That's
last
right.
one.
Yeah.
That's right. That's when all the shit hit the fan. It got bad. And I think what would be cool if we do release that episode,
Well,
we go in
We need to tell the listener exactly what we're talking about. Not
Some
give away.
commentary.
So I had one of the female co-hosts of Living Podcariously was my ex-wife,
Right,
Naomi.
the first Andrea.
Right, the first Andrea. She went by a name Scarlett on air. She had a
Yeah.
character that she was on air, which was pretty much the same thing as she was. That's her normal
Well, she
personality.
just went
but-
by an alias.
yeah,
name,
she went by an alias, and we're not outing her because we talked about it on the show before.
Yeah.
So she was there, and when I met my beautiful, hopefully bride-to-be, if I ever pop the question and she says yes, shit didn't go very smooth. Let's just say it was you put 2 feral cats in a room together.
I wasn't feral.
No, she was.
I
not
was
fair.
nice and
No,
sweet.
that's a good point. You were.
I was just me and your friends for the first time.
Yeah, this is your
I was
first
on my
night.
best behavior.
Yeah, that's a good point. And
Was that the first night that I met you?
Yep.
That was okay.
First night everybody met me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the first night Adam told me he loved me too.
Oh.
Oh,
Was that because of the anomaly?
no, it's because she made me
It was
lasagna.
before the show.
Oh, okay, good.
Let's just put it this way: shit hit the fan, and we got most all of it on audio. It was so bad that I could not, in good conscience, air it. So that night, something happened, and we lost that female host. And then because of that whole escapade, Ron also bowed out. So I'm like, fuck, what are we gonna do? So more info on that, though, I don't want to give away the entire story on this. If we have patrons that are interested in those stories and all those episodes, they will be available to listen to through Patreon.
Well, after that, I think it was just you and I continued for the show for a few weeks, and then
I did it.
And
I
then
was on
Andrea
3.
started coming on like every once in a while or whatever it was. And
Yep.
then,
While y'all were looking for a female host.
then we were actually going to do a contest trying to get a new female host.
Yep, we sure were.
And then I drugged
And then
you guys.
meanwhile, she's like in the room the whole time, like, "Hey guys, I'm
I'm,
having fun on here."
I'm right here.
It didn't take very much rat poison to convince you.
Yeah, we're like, "Yeah, whatever, Andrea." So anyway, we have a contest looking for a new female host.
Andrea came in. Andrea Joy guests on episode number 7. And then episode number 11, we found our female co-host.
Yeah.
So there was some time in there. And this is our current iteration of what you find out there on iTunes and Google Play.
Yeah, so then it was just 3 of us for a while.
Yep.
And then we added Jay.
And we had a Jay. Yeah.
Well, Jay full time anyway.
Yeah.
So
I
'cause
was
he'd been on a
nervous
few
to come
times.
back on after that first time.
Yeah.
Yeah. But hey, I want to welcome you to the show. I think you're going to work out.
Aw.
A year later, yes. No, that was some pretty intense time, and that audio is fantastic. There were some really, really good segments in that old material that I was sad to lose.
We were much dirtier back
Yeah,
then.
way rawer.
Way
Yes.
raw.
Well, you have a lady in the room now.
Yeah.
Oh, burn. Sick burn. She doesn't listen. It's okay.
You don't know that.
That's a good point. I don't.
Okay, I don't have anything negative to say about Scarlett or anything. I don't have any personal negativity towards her, but she was
A little
she was
harsh.
dirty. She was
Yeah.
yeah, she,
Yeah, it was a little rough.
she made me blush a couple times.
Yeah.
And I was in the Navy.
Yeah,
and single for years, banging
Where did
chicks.
she touch you?
With all due respect to her, she fit a very, very good character that we painted.
Yeah.
We painted this character to what we wanted for it. We're
Yeah.
getting too much in the weeds. Maybe we should just let the listeners that pay through Patreon hear those behind the scenes stories.
If you want to hear a dirty chick, I mean, not negative dirty, but
Right.
she was
She
enough to make some guys blush.
Yeah,
for sure.
she had a
Y'all are
sailor's
making me
mouth.
feel like I'm not good enough.
No,
now.
you're good. Yeah, I think you'll just have to listen.
Yeah, we won't divulge all of the secrets
very
of those
raw.
old shows.
So
Yes.
so we've calmed the show down quite a bit. We've tamed it.
Yeah, we still just talk about, like, what was the episode we had Adam Sakura and the guys from Hot Pink over here? We're talking about the different types of, like, the condoms full of shit that you freeze and then use that as a dildo.
Oh, yeah.
The sexual terms. Yeah.
the mung.
We
and all
still
that.
we still get pretty raw, but yeah, that
Yeah.
was a little bit harsher.
But
than
we
I think
don't
wanted.
share personal stories as much.
Yeah, no.
as we used to.
I legitimately, and this will be another great episode for the bonus materials. I legitimately lost 2 friends because of a story I told on the podcast.
I know what you're talking about.
Yes, and let's just say,
You did?
Why do you have
Whatever.
stories like that?
exactly whatever you're imagining in your head, listener, right now.
What
What could
story?
cause somebody's story to make friends unfriend you and never talk to you again and ignore your calls? Well, we're going to tell you in the bonus episodes.
Do I have to pay $10 to hear it?
You don't want to hear it. You know what story it is, and you don't want to hear it.
You've heard the story, I'm sure.
Oh, on a cruise?
Oh, don't bust it out.
At a park? At the zoo? On a roller coaster?
On a house, on a mouse with a goat.
In a
is this
box?
cat in a
On a
hat?
boat.
With a fox?
Jesus. All right. But to get back to Dichotomy, Dichotomy Media is our parent company, but it's still us. But it's the operating company it's the LLC that runs all of the products we produce. Living Podcariously is a product we produce. Twisted 10 is. Get Out Penny is. We have something else we produce.
Living Podcariously, Twisted 10, Get Out Penny.
That's it. That's all that we produce.
That's
as
all
products.
for the
Right.
I don't want to say network because I know you don't like that word.
Yeah, I don't like the
sir.
term network. So the other part of Dichotomy Media is going to be partnerships that we make with other podcasts in the area about the same size as us. You know, we can't help a podcast that is just absolutely giant. There's nothing we can do for that. However, our team has a really unique ability to pull clients and pull customers and get sponsors that are interested in marketing and using these podcasts as market saturation for their products. So what we're going to do is other podcasters that are out there, if you're interested, there's no teaming, there's no contract. It's just a teaming agreement between Dichotomy Media and the other podcasts where we can sell ads through to your shows. We provide you the ads and you air them. And that's all that it's going to be. It's just allowing our sponsors to reach more of an audience.
Can I pause you for a second?
Yeah.
There's no contract?
It's a teaming agreement. No, there's no obligation to them other than
Well, I got you,
airing
but shouldn't they sign something saying that?
yeah,
Like they can opt out at any time?
Yeah.
I mean, that's technically a contract.
there's no terms of a contract. It's just
Maybe
basically
you should word it like that. Because first of all, 2 things.
I see what
A
you're saying.
contract, I think, is very important so that we understand what each other expects and is where each other is going to get. Plus, It's just cool to say we signed a contract. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess that's a good point.
I think they would want to sign something because that makes it cool.
I'm leaving all that in because that explains it elegantly.
Okay, all right.
But that's a perfect explanation. Tack, you're the man. But anyway, so that's our little neck of
we're very
the
excited
woods.
about it. And,
Yeah, we're stoked. We had our first official officers meeting today.
Yes, we did.
Granted, there was only 3 of the 5 of us. The 5 of us, by the way, are Tack, Andrea, Jay, myself, and Josh, Mr. Wilson, our social media, marketing, PR, and merchandise guy. All 5 of us make up the company. Those are the 5 operating officers of Dichotomy Media. So more
good job, sir.
agreed. Congratulations to all of us on that. So kind of happy about that.
CEO.
Yeah. Do I get fired if I'm bad?
If you don't give me mouth hugs, you're fired?
If I'm not your ADS?
Wait a second.
Wait a minute. Do I have to have somebody in charge of sexual harassment? Oh, fuck.
Yeah. I'm going to be the, who is it again?
Who's what?
HR.
Human resources? Yeah, we don't have
I'm
a
human resources.
You're going to be human resources?
I'm
too?
going to
now.
be human resources.
I think I need to be. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You two cannot be, neither one of you can be human resources. That's not fair.
Why not?
Can she pull her tits out, though?
Do you feel uncomfortable when he says things like that? Okay, then no.
God damn it.
And you may be replaced. Just saying.
Already
I know
voted
a lot
out.
about how business runs because I've been watching Silicon Valley. Just so you know.
I binge watched that. Andrea and I
fucking
did
love
the
that
whole
show.
thing.
Sneaks into my
I
bed
love
at
that
night,
show.
too. He sneaks into the bed
Huh.
under
Okay.
the same covers and touches me.
I do.
Now, that's only fair if you do that to all of us.
Oh, I guess that's a good point.
I think I'm being singled out.
Would you want me to do that to all of us, or would you want Andrea to do that to all of us?
I'm
Well, I
not.
meant
I'm not
you.
harassing
Me?
anyone.
Right.
I was just
she's a
asleep.
victim.
Speaking of harassment, have you seen her ass lately? Yeah.
Yeah.
But yes, great things on the horizon for Dichotomy Media, for our shows. Again, if you enjoyed Living Podcariously, you will never have to pay anything for these shows at all, so don't worry. There's no cost matrix that's being
Unless
built
you
in.
want the bonus episodes.
Yeah, only behind the scenes bonus stuff, some of those good stories, and the kind of the building blocks and why we're here. So there's some good stuff in there, man. Some unbelievable. I was so sad to have to delete those episodes, but I did it. All right, let's take a break in studio.
Some real neat stuff.
We really need a champagne bottle when all of us are here to celebrate our new venture.
We should.
I'm just saying.
Next time we're all
Pop the
here.
cork.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be right back.
I only call you when it's high. But the only time that I be by your side, I only love it when you touch me and I feel me. When I'm up, that's a real me. When I'm up, that's a real me. Yeah.
Hey, Tech, you ever have that conversation with your girl about where to eat dinner and it always turns into that back and forth? I don't know, you pick.
Yeah, every once in a while, yeah.
Yeah, well, I've got an answer for you next time that comes up.
Oh, yeah? We're at...
The Salty Fox in Melbourne off of Oak Alley Boulevard.
Oh, nice. You know, I've actually been there, and the food was pretty awesome.
Hell yeah, it was. They offer a great selection of paninis, shareable appetizers, soups and salads, and one of the best desserts I've ever had, the Funky Monkey.
Oh, yeah. My favorite was the vintage options. They got this meal called ramen noodle on crack. You just got to try it out.
Done. That's definitely what I'm getting next time.
Put the fun between your legs at the Salty Fox every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. with the Oak Alley Arts District Bike Crawl.
It's a 4-mile bicycle ride down Pineapple Avenue with stops for food and beer all along the route. Be sure to visit the Salty Fox every Sunday for brunch from 11 to 4.
Hey, isn't that the $10 bottomless mimosas brunch?
Sure is. Enjoy your brunch while the Salty Fox's DJ spins throwbacks and top 40 hits.
Salty Fox is located in the downtown Oak Alley Art District on Oak Alley Boulevard.
Check them out on Facebook at facebook.com/saltyfoxmelbourne or online at thesaltyfox.net.
Hey listeners, be sure to mention you heard about the Salty Fox on our show and you'll get 10% off your meals.
You are my courage, my sword and shield, grace under pressure, my wall of steel. I was a stone, weighing us down. You were the angel, I chained to the ground. I missed the way you undressed.
Right.
Well,
Come
back
to
the some
show.
and
Now
you
can
read
a
Dog. I wanted to say something.
You're not part of this.
Damn it.
Now you can read a dog.
I don't know.
We had this whole script worked out.
We did, and we were improv.
If I'd have known you guys were going to do that, I would have split audio tracks. So, like, left and right channel. So, Tack would have been in one ear, Andrea would have been in the other.
Welcome back to Living Podcariously.
Woo!
The reason why we did that because Adam said we had to bring the show back together, so it's the only way we knew how.
Yeah.
Back from break, yeah.
So if you have another way, just send us an email and let us know.
Yeah, because Adam's our boss. I don't know if
Yeah.
they learned that yet.
You motherfuckers, we're all equal. I don't want to hear it.
Should we
Sure
start
thing,
calling you
CEO.
King or something?
I've been calling him Sir. It's been
Sir?
working out pretty well.
Yeah.
Tack, do you like Ludacris?
I'm your yes man, so yes, sir. I do like Ludacris.
I don't-
King shit.
Actually, Holly's sister used to hang out with Ludacris.
What?
Yeah,
Say what?
yeah.
Does she still know him?
I don't know. I'll have to ask her.
Hey, Holly. Talk to your
Can't
sister.
answer you. Oh, I thought you were asking for an answer through.
Get Ludo on the show. That'd be awesome.
It was a while back, like 10 years plus ago.
Dude, his new album dropped. That is the shit. That album is awesome. He comes out. So compared to the other rappers that are out there now, I know Andrea is not a rap fan.
I am great at rapping.
Not Christmas presents. But
Birthday, showers. There's tons of things to rap.
I love all genres of music. There's not one genre that I don't like.
I'm more of a modern rock and metal, but you know.
Yeah. No, we get that.
But I like other genres too.
Luda is the type of rapper that I enjoy. The new age rapper now, and this is so played, so I'm not going to get too much into it, but it's not rap anymore. It is, what's the thing when you hear the voice modulation?
Oh, auto-tune?
Schizophrenia.
Auto-tuning.
Oh.
Schizophrenia. You're
Schizophrenia.
close. You're close.
The rappers now auto-tune everything, and it's mumble rap. It's not, to me, I don't like it. I like the beats. I like the melody, the music, and, it coheres very well, but I do not like the style of rap. Luda is a good throwback to an actual rapper, and he does it perfect. On his first song of the new album, he comes off and just straight into a lyric dump, man. You hear him just spew these lines that are just phenomenal.
How much do you think they make?
Who, rappers?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Oh, we should be a rap group.
everywhere from nothing to millions and millions of dollars. I mean,
Good job. Did you look that up on Wikipedia?
yeah,
Or
you
did
like that?
Well, there's a lot of weird jobs out there where you get paid weird amounts of
Oh,
money.
she's
for
doing a
it.
segue.
Oh,
doing
good
a
segue.
segue.
She's getting so much better
Oh.
at that.
I was like, where's she going?
Damn, Andrea, I'm impressed.
It's a segue. Oh, okay.
So one of the jobs is a nude model for like artists. And everything.
I'm sorry. I missed what this was. Or did you not say yet?
It's just stuff.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is
No,
her
it's-
segment
And one of the
called
things
jobs.
is nude model.
Stuff.
It's weird jobs that you get paid quite a bit for.
And this segment is not currently sponsored. Stuff with Andrea Joy.
With Andrea. I don't know if this is going to be a
Girls
regular one, though.
No, it won't. Probably
It's
not.
just for today.
All right.
Okay.
You hurry before the episode's over.
Okay.
All right, so a nude model.
Yeah.
Are we guessing? Do you want us to guess at the salaries?
What do we get? Oh, salaries. Okay.
Okay, this one is I think this is the only one that's per hour. This one's actually
Is
paid
this
per
for like
hour.
an art class?
This is for an art class. So they've
Oh,
got to
art
hold
class.
awkward
Gotcha.
positions. and stuff
$12
like
an
that.
hour. I'm going to go with Tack.
I was going to say like 10.
It's up to $200 an hour.
What?
I'll get naked like a motherfucker for some nude modeling.
Some people have to hold really weird positions for a long period of time.
I know.
So
I
if
have to
you're-
hold. Andrea makes me hold this one position in bed for a long time. I
Is
can't.
that
I can't do it.
Contortionist
No,
is
I got a
gonna get
mosquito
paid
bite. I'm
more.
scratching my leg.
All right, so another one is an embalmer.
Are we guessing salary or hourly?
This one is a year salary.
All right, embalmer. What is an embalmer? That's somebody who.
Embalms dead people.
Takes the stuff out of the body, puts stuff in the body,
All right.
makes the body look good.
Oh, so you're talking
Well, that's
about...
mortician.
It's an embalming. That's
Okay,
what it
well,
said.
We
All
kind of
right.
have an idea. So I would say 80,000.
80,000. Let's see. I'm going to go 80,001.
Actually, the average is $45,000 a year.
Oh.
But the ones who work 24/7, they can be called and they'll come in for anything. Can get up to 70.
You know, I was at a
Pretty good money.
party one time, and apparently a couple of the people at the party were like morticians, and they were like my age or a little younger, you know. And so I was talking to this one guy, and I was like, so I hear you're a mortician. He's like, yeah, you know. It's just like, and then I was like, that's interesting. He's like, yeah. And then so I was quiet for a minute and I started asking questions about it. And he goes, "You're interested, aren't you?" I was like, "A little bit." He's like, "Let me show you." And he has all these pictures on his phone of the work he's done.
Oh my God.
Like before and after pictures and stuff. Some of it's amazing work. Like stuff that people's faces are smashed in and then he gets it back to looking somewhat normal.
Yeah.
Like he's like very proud of his work, and he was like, "You're interested?" I was like, "Kind of." He started showing me. He's like, "Look at this. Check this out. This is before. This is after." I was like, "Holy shit!"
So as
like,
he's scrolling through pictures, that's the woman before, that's the woman after, that's me fucking her on the bed. Oh no, that's not supposed to be in there.
oh my god! But they're a different breed of people. I could never do that job for sure.
There was a movie with Alyssa Milano where she was a doctor in training, and they had this weird cult where they would actually murder people, and then the other students that were in this little cult had to figure out how the murder happened.
Interesting.
Pathology. That's the name of the movie. God damn, it's a great movie. And you see Alyssa Milano naked, so that's a bonus too.
I didn't know she did that.
Yes.
Sorry, Andrea. Go ahead.
It's okay. Another one is a professional TV watcher.
What?
They scan.
I do that now. Wait a minute.
That cost me.
You don't
money.
get to watch what you want. You have to scan shows to find the perfect clips to use on other shows or news channels.
So you got to be a dad, basically.
Yes.
So a professional TV watcher.
I can't imagine that guy or girl gets paid much.
No, but I want that job.
So this is like the Nielsen.
Jimmy Kimmel offered he needed a TV watcher $500 to $600 a week.
Oh, I was gonna guess.
That's pretty good.
But that's not what I was gonna guess. I would have been wrong.
I would have guessed like $10 an hour.
Yeah.
Well, if you like that job, you're gonna love this next one.
Okay.
She's doing good at this.
Paper towel sniffer
What?
to check if it's odorless or if it smells like it's supposed to.
You know, Holly would excel at that job. Holly's got
much
an
do you
amazing
think?
nose. She
Really?
can smells from a
Ooh,
mile away.
Holly, I'm sorry that you're with Tack. I'm just saying. I know. I'm just kidding. You smell fine, Tack.
I don't know. But anyway, so professional paper towel smeller.
Salary or hourly? What are we guessing?
This is salary.
Salary.
Oh, jeez.
Well, hang on a minute. I think this is a trick because people that have the palates, like wine tasters and beer tasters,
Holly.
and Holly, that's an exquisite talent
Yeah,
that not
she's-
everybody has.
It is quite a talent.
It's
I'm
rare.
quite impressed.
Can Holly do the tastes of wines too? Can she taste
I
different
don't know.
flavors?
I don't know.
Because the taste all is relevant on your sense of smell.
Right.
Do you know that? I don't know if you know that or
Yeah,
not.
yeah, it's all connected.
Well, you shouldn't. You're a cook. I mean, you're a chef. You should know those kinds
I'm
of
a cook, but
chef. I think you're a chef.
I've been to some classes, but yeah.
I think that's going to be pretty high because that's a rare talent.
What was this salary?
It's also
Salary.
a paper towel sniffer.
Okay.
Oh, she
So
just
she's
she
dumbed
just
it down.
negated it a little bit.
Okay, so let's go with 22,000.
I'll go. I think it's a little bit more than that. I'm going to say right around 40 a year.
20,000 a year.
Damn.
But after you do it for many years, you can work your way up to 50,000.
Maybe even like terry cloth sniffer.
Can you can you imagine that water cooler talk? Yeah, you want improv?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
right. All right,
yeah.
improv. So we are. I'll set the scene.
Okay.
We are both paper towel sniffers.
Uh-huh.
I am the one that makes 50,000. You're the new guy, but you're talented. But you're the new
Yeah,
guy.
I gotcha.
And we're around the water cooler.
Okay.
Hey, so you're the new guy, huh? What's your name?
Mike.
Mike.
Some good water.
Mike. Yeah. Can you taste the chloride or fluoride in this water? I can.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can.
uh-huh.
I can.
Listen. Let me tell you. When you get to my level in this industry,
Yeah.
you'll understand. There's no fluoride.
There's no fluoride.
I'm not good at improv.
I'm like, I don't know what's going on.
Neither do I.
I think the next one will be better for that.
Okay, we'll improv the next one.
All right,
It's
well,
a
improv.
dog food tester. They try dog
Dogs
and,
don't get paid much.
and they try dog and cat food, wet or dry, to check the if the ingredients are balanced, and also for the taste.
Oh my God! So it's people that actually eat the food, or at least taste it.
Yes.
Yeah. Is this hourly or salary?
This is salary.
Damn. I would do this job for a salary job. But that means you're like always on call. They call you at 2 a.m. We need you in here, man. Purina like just had this new line and we need taste test now.
I would go low again. I would go 20K on this one.
Let's go with 32, Bob.
The average is 30 to 35,000.
Damn, Tack, nailing it.
But you
Right?
can make up to 75K or more.
How do you do
Holy
that?
shit.
Testing a lot of fucking dog food.
You want to improv this one? I'll be one dog, you'll be the other. Woof.
You can't
I'm
be
just
a
kidding.
dog.
Yeah.
That's a horsey. All right, this one's a Waterslide Tester.
Oh,
Yes.
I want that job. That's
So this is
fun.
when the slides have already been tested for safety and all of that. The water
Yeah.
slide tester just sees how fun it is.
That's it.
This is a reverse though. This one actually they pay to do this job.
Is this hourly or salary?
Salary.
What? Okay. So all the QA's been done on it. We just need you to go down the slide.
How fun was
Tell
this?
me how fun it is.
This is cheap. This is
1 through 10.
This is a $20,000 a year job. This is cheap.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with 18.
$30,000 a year to test water slides.
God damn.
Where do you get these jobs?
Wrong fucking business.
How about an ice cream tester? The taste, texture, appearance.
See, this
And
is
you can get paid more if you have a degree in food science.
Ooh.
a degree in food science.
Mm-hmm.
You guess this one first, Tack. Because this requires a more sophisticated. Goddamn, that's hard to say. Words are hard.
Words are hard.
A
So
more
we're
sophisticated palate.
And we're going to go with the top if you've got your food science degree.
Okay.
All right, top
Let's
4-year
go with
degree. All right,
52,000.
52. I'm gonna go a little higher because the guy that sniffs paper towels can make 70.
Oh shit.
I'm
But
gonna
if you're on
go.
terry cloth.
I'm gonna
oh,
go with
man.
71,000 a year.
$100,000 a year
Motherfucker.
plus free ice cream
Right?
God damn.
for
God.
tasting ice cream. All right, the last one I have is going to be your favorite. A fart smeller.
God, is that hourly?
Am I
This
supposed-
is in China, and I would have had more of it. This one, my
Would be an Asian thing.
I was going to tell you exactly the smells, what you could have from it.
Oh, that's a
when
stinky
my
fart.
my laptop, my tablet crashed. But you it helps diagnose a person's health and illness they have.
Your butt smell like a paper towel.
Jin Yang.
I have if it's
Nice.
meaty smelling, it's something with your organs.
Is this hourly or salary?
This is a salary.
And we're going top end for this?
No,
No, we're going bottom end. Oh.
Hey-o.
All right, Tack. What do you think?
Let's go with 85 yen. I don't know.
I'm gonna go lower. Fart smeller's not as sophisticated as the ice cream taster, so
well,
I'm
you
gonna
do
go.
not fart smell and become a smart feller. Just,
I'm gonna go 70,000.
$50,000 a year.
that's not
it.
enough.
No, that's not
it.
enough for me either. That's horrible. Can you imagine laying in bed at night? You know, when you come home from work and your wife's in bed and she Dutch ovens you. Honey, really? I don't like taking my work home.
Right? It's like, please, if I smell one more today, no.
But my organs haven't been feeling well.
Where-
Could you just check?
Yeah, where do they get these people from?
China.
It's China. There's a billion of them,
China.
dude.
No, but I mean,
No,
like,
it really is
people
in
just come in
China.
like, oh, I got it. Yeah, come here. And they just walk into like a building where they're all sitting down, like waiting for, like car salesmen waiting for oh, this one's you. This one's you. Like, I don't know how it works.
What's even worse is how much do you think they pay the farters?
Is that on there?
$10
The
bucks a fart?
They don't get paid. They're coming in to get their body.
they're
Let me
patients.
tell you, if
they're
I
patients.
they're patients.
They're getting checked. They smell their farts to see if it has to do with their organs. Or
You know what? I bet
I
that's
would
not.
have more. But
I bet that's not covered under the new Trump care.
Well, it's in China, so
Well, maybe it is then. He outsources everything.
it's like they'd be like, oh, I can't even think of words are hard. I can't
Did
think
you
of
just
the
fall
word.
off the face of the earth?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
couldn't think of the word. I was going to make a joke, but now it's let's just move on.
All right.
A hint of cancer. That's what I was going to say. Jesus.
I'm trying to sign language to
I
you to
got
take a break.
you.
but-
I thought she was going to do it. All right, well, let's take a little break.
Wait, start that over because it captured all that behind the scenes
So-
stuff.
So
Let's
take
a
na
there.
Wait.
break.
Wait, stop. I want you to do it again. Hang on.
Oh, we're going to do left, right again.
Look what we started. Oh, that feels weird.
Whoa, that's weird.
Okay, do it.
So
Let's
take
a
an.
start again.
Okay, so
Let's
take
and
a.
there
Was it drink break
for
us?
and
Do need to take a break.
Oh, do you want to get on this too?
Weird.
Let's take a break. And when we come back, we have a, we're going all over the place here. When we come back, I got a fun little article to read.
Sweet.
All right, we'll be back.
Village Idiot Pub. You locals know about it. You guys from out of town have to check them out.
Village Idiot Pub is now a proud sponsor with Living Podcariously and the Twisted 10 podcasts.
It's more than just about commercials, though. The cast here will be taking our show on the road to Village Idiot to record some episodes as well as hold events. They have over 30 beers on tap, including ciders and Hefeweizen, my favorite, as well as hundreds of bottle choices.
Adam, you forgot my favorite, all the delicious wine. So get your friends together and enjoy the board games, puzzles, and the giant Jenga.
Let the owner, Jason, as well as the rest of the staff there, take excellent care of your beer drinking needs.
Mention either one of our shows to the staff and get 10% off your tab.
Tuesday is open mic, Wednesday is trivia, Thursday is karaoke, Friday and Saturday night are live music.
Visit them at 4 Harrison Street, Suite 103, Cocoa, Florida, or Village Idiot Pub on Facebook. And don't forget, they are a dog-friendly location, so bring your friends, family, and fur babies.
Welcome back to Living Podcariously. Isn't this nice? Just the three of us. Isn't this the greatest show we've ever done?
It's gotta
I'm
be.
sorry. Oh, I forgot. Those are the things I hear when I'm not here.
Do you and Jay have this little feud going back and forth?
No,
now?
not with Jay.
Okay.
It's you.
Me, what did I do?
You always say that, or not you always say, but you've said it the last two episodes when I wasn't here. This is the best show we've ever done.
That's right.
This is amazing. Anyway, just
That's
kidding.
because I wrote them, not because of Jay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, those shows are thanks to
I'm just
Andrea.
kidding. No, I have no problem with Jay at all. Okay, so I came across...
Ew, gross.
All right. I stumbled upon, let's try rewording it correctly, this fun little, it's called Life, it's on lifebuzz.com. It's this, this might be able to help you, Adam.
Oh,
and some of the
erectile dysfunction?
No. And some of our other listeners out there. This is 10 ways to have mind-blowing sex if he has a small penis.
Oh, what? Wait a minute. Hang on now.
Well, I don't know.
What did you say to him, Andrea?
Okay, I was actually looking stuff up for myself. And I figured, you know what? This would be good on the podcast.
I'm happy with your 9-inch dick. That is plenty.
She exaggerates by
Jeez.
8.5 inches.
Yeah. Okay, so this is just a recap. 10 ways to have mind-blowing sex if he has a small penis.
All right.
Okay. So it has suggested positions. So it says
Okay.
The reverse cowgirl.
That's when the guy is on his back
There's
and
a picture.
the girl is riding the guy just like normal, but she's facing the other way, so the ass is facing the guy.
Correct.
Yeah, I like that's a backwards.
Backwards.
I like that position. That's a
But
fun
your
one.
dick is too big for it.
Thank you.
The next position is called the curled angel.
Ooh, I don't know what it is, but I want to try it.
Okay. Well, I have a picture to show you in the studio, but
You gotta
I have
paint
a
it.
description.
I was gonna say you got to paint it in my mind. You can't show me a picture.
It says you'll enjoy this X-rated version of spooning
Okay.
because it narrows the vaginal canal, which means you'll be filling up your partner plenty.
Ooh.
So I know the position of spooning. How is this one different?
There's a dick
Well, it's
in-
also one of the most intimate positions, one that allows you to enjoy more of her soft skin.
So describe what you're seeing in the picture, Andrea. I can't see it.
They're laying spooning with their knees kind of propped up on their chest. Like the girl's like this laying.
Okay, you can't say it like this.
Yeah, you got to describe
I
it.
don't know.
So she's in the fetal position,
Yeah.
A little bit.
on her side in the fetal
Not
position.
so tight of a fetal position. Though.
Okay.
And then his dick is in her.
Yep.
So he's spooning her in that position.
Yes.
Okay,
He's
it
behind her.
just pushes the vagina,
You're like,
the
"Huh?"
vagina out further to where it's easier access for a small dick
It's
guy.
supposed to make it tighter, isn't it?
I couldn't tell
Oh,
me.
you get more?
Yeah, that's what they were saying. It tightens the canal.
Oh, okay.
The next
Suez Canal.
the next position is called the Reclining Lotus.
Ooh.
And what it is your woman is laying down in a cross-legged position.
Crisscross applesauce.
This will shorten the vaginal canal.
All right.
To change the angle of penetration, place a pillow under her bottom. Keep in mind, no, Andrew, you got to place the pillow. Okay, there you go.
If your
Adam,
legs are
kinda
crossed,
get on
how
top.
do you get in?
Yeah, how does...
Keep in mind, this position will require plenty of arm strength on your part, Adam, as you are supporting your weight on your arms.
Oh, I'm lifting her? I'm confused because what I pictured in my head is she's laying on the bed with her legs crossed like
It's a
this.
missionary position. Okay, yeah.
Like Indian style?
Yes. Now bring your knees up. Okay.
I can't hold this very long.
Now, Andrew, you get on top of him.
Okay.
Actually, let's reverse this. Hold on.
Oh.
So yeah, I don't understand like cross-legged, but like this picture
All right,
I don't
let
think
me
makes
see.
sense. Does this picture make
Oh,
sense?
yeah. It's just how we do it all the time, too.
What?
She's just got her knees up and he's holding them down. Like when you have my legs pulled up.
Oh, but her legs are crossed.
No, they're not.
They're not
think
crossed in the
they-
picture? Because you said crossed in the description.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Maybe like
That's
this.
so confusing.
so basically you have the girl on her back, you bring her legs up to her like chest.
Yeah, I guess it's
and
just
then
her
you
knees to
cross
her
her
chest.
legs. Her legs will cross, like kind of like Indian style, but up high.
Like
and then the
this?
guy enters from yes.
No, but it doesn't show it like that in the picture.
Well, that
It
sounds
just
way
show-
better
it
than that
shows it
weird
like
ass.
this.
I don't understand. I think
It
this
shows
is
it like
impossible.
this instead of like this.
Yeah, that's just like the plow. That's a different position.
Let's move on to the next one.
Sounds good.
Next one is called the X-rated.
Ooh, that one's bad.
There's something
This
about
is in the butt, I think.
there's something about the rear view that feels especially naughty. This position, unlike other rear end positions, gives the woman full control, so she can stimulate herself however she pleases. Okay, it doesn't give a description on the position, but I mean, once again, I have a picture.
So describe what you see. Who's on top? Who's on bottom? That's
The guy is on the bottom, the girl is on top, and her head, she's laying her stomach down on top of him, and her head is down by her feet.
So like 69
By
style.
his feet. Yeah.
69 style, but it's not 69. It's penetration.
Yeah, their genitals are together.
Oh, so the guy's just completely laying there doing nothing, and the
And
girl's
then
on
she's
top.
over here.
So his dick is pushed
Angled down?
forward. Yeah.
That doesn't work for small dick guys, though. You need a
I think
kind of
it
a.
does. I mean,
Does it?
I only say that because I think I've tried this before. A long time ago. I think I tried it once.
That's
It
an
wouldn't work
interesting-
if she was, if her insides were tilted upwards, though. You'd never find it.
Well, this next one's a little more,
Not so confusing.
yeah.
Okay, good.
I we've all done this. Doggy style.
Yeah, doggy style's good.
Doggy
I've
style
never
is one of
done
the
that.
is one of the sexiest positions out there. This time you're in full power. It's a great opportunity to hit her G spot. It also makes both of you feel extra wild.
Ooh.
Traditional doggy style is a good one. Yes.
How is that even wild? That just seems regular.
It makes you feel wild, you know, because you're like, I don't know, going into Pound Town. I don't know.
Animalistic. Going into Pound Town. You didn't go there.
yeah.
Hi-yo!
So the next one is called the Hound. Many people didn't.
Is this
know,
where you sniffer first?
Fart sniffer.
Many people didn't know this doggy style position had a name. In the Hound, her thighs are closer together, and you can form your upper body to her lower body.
Yep.
You can fondle her breasts while penetrating for extra
This is
stimulation.
spooning while standing, basically.
Pretty much. Well, not standing, but you're still in the doggy style
still in doggy,
position.
okay.
But he is more of like laying on you and kind of grabbing.
Yep.
Picture doing this doggy style, but grabbing her tits. By the way, these are cartoon drawings, by the way, which is kind of funny. Next one is called the slide. The slide.
Slide to the left. Now slide to the right.
Oh, a
Dip,
slide
baby,
tester.
dip. Come on, now dip, baby. Sorry.
Oh,
90s just caught up to me.
the slide is known as a romantic position because of the opportunities for kissing face to face.
Mm. Aww.
For maximum pleasure, grab onto her and help her rotate her pelvis. So it's basically like her on top while everybody's laying down.
Everybody.
And while both parties are laying down.
Her on top, both parties are laying down. So legs are together, so it's a little bit more intimate.
Yeah. So
Yeah, another position that's kind of hard for a small dick. Just saying.
these are all supposed to be perfect for small dicks.
Okay.
So this next one is called the Nirvana.
come as you were. No, I'm just kidding.
As you were.
He said come.
As I...
Nirvana is a state of perfect happiness and transcendence. And this spin on the missionary position is said to bring you there. The Nirvana allows for more clitoral stimulation,
Ooh,
which
okay.
most women need to get off.
If you get a fat guy,
Yay,
if you have a fat
clitoral
guy though,
stimulation.
that belly rubs it anyway, so you're good.
Wait, I think everyone should just take a little silent
Moment?
moment for clitoral stimulation.
Clitorial?
Yeah, clitoris. I can't say
We
that
need a
word
moment
now.
of silence for that? Or?
Yes, it's a good thing.
Hey, Tack. What's the clitoris?
I don't know. Just be silent for a second.
Okay, got it.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay. While lying down, the woman stretches her arms toward the headboard. When she stretches her muscles and squeezes her thighs tightly, she can experience penetration in a new way. So it's almost like it's missionary, but like he's got her legs are together and he's straddling her.
Again, not a position for a small dick guy. That's a difficult position to hit, even if you are well endowed. Because some tackle doesn't work well together for baiting that hook. If you know what I'm saying. That was a
What?
horrible analogy.
I don't get
but
it.
you're laying on your back with your legs together. I'm straddling you and penetrating you. That is not a position for a small dick guy. That does not work unless you have some decent length. Because it's just an angle to. Yeah, it's not that easy.
I don't know. This next one is called the splitting of a bamboo. I actually like this one a lot.
Ooh.
This is one of my favorites. The name might scare you, but the position will blow you away.
Ooh.
Your woman can relax while you drive.
Hmm.
It's also a good way to hit the G-spot. You can also swap legs if you like. So,
What's this? All these terms I don't understand. Clitoris, G-spot. I don't know any of this
I'll
shit.
teach you later, baby.
Okay.
so what this is where, well, I'll show you the picture. You've seen this, yeah? I'm sure you've done this.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so what this is the woman lays down. And then
On her back or on her front?
on her back.
Okay.
And one leg's down while the other one's up. And so bring the other leg.
Oh, yeah.
So the guy's coming in sideways.
Yep.
Kind of. And what I like about it is, not to get too personal here, but like my balls will rub on her leg.
Yeah.
And that's what's nice.
Yeah.
I kind of like ball play.
Ball stimulation? Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. This sometimes works best, too, if she's on her side.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
this
it's
position
kind
is-
of on her side, kind of on her. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, this position is really good for small, less endowed gentlemen because
I just
you're
like it.
right
so.
there. But no, I agree. I love the balls rubbing on the leg. The girl, poor girls, they got to put up with us. Can you imagine some sweaty ass balls rubbing up and down your thigh?
Speaking of balls, did you guys try your thing where you licked it and blew on it?
No, we didn't try that yet.
Oh, another thing I have to update. Little update corner
Ooh,
over
update.
here. Holly wanted me to tell you that in her 55 and up community, there are no scrunchies.
No scrunchies.
Awesome.
For those listeners who don't know what I'm talking about, go back to a few episodes and check it out.
Yep.
But did she wish there were?
I doubt it. Gotta hope not. All right, this next position is called the eagle. That's not an eagle. We know you're getting excited about this one. You should kneel with your knees and build up a rhythm. You can also do this while standing up. If you like being in control, you'll love the eagle, and the view of your partner climaxing.
Okay, you're going to have to describe this. I see a guy on his knees. That's all I see in my head right now.
He can be, or he can be standing, depending on.
How is the penetration happening?
She's on her back.
Okay.
Okay. And he can be on his knees, or if it's on the edge of a bed, he can be standing up.
Okay.
And just her legs are just in a V.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. I understand that.
Yep.
So basic sex.
That's nice on the
off the edge of a
corner of the bed, which
Yeah.
I was suggested to me one time to try, and I did with my girlfriend.
Your
and
girlfriend.
it was nice. And that is all for that list. That is the 10 ways
a good
to
list.
have mind-blowing sex for someone with a small penis.
I want to ask you guys something on Tack's list. Irrelevant if it's on his list or not. Why don't all three of us tell our favorite sex position?
I think I already did.
I think I did too.
Wait, did I?
Well, let's recap since we're talking about it now. I'll go first.
Okay.
My absolute favorite position, and Andrea is perfect in this situation for this position
Aw.
because
Like right now?
she has an awesome ass.
Oh.
So the girl laid on the bed, face down. We're really pushing the explicit title, I think. But the girl laid down on the bed, face down into a pillow, not able to breathe. No.
Pulling my hair.
She's laid down on the bed, legs together.
Yeah.
The guy straddles from behind and penetrates vaginally that way. So your view is just that gorgeous ass. That's my absolute favorite position.
Okay.
All right, Tack, your turn.
Okay, so like my finishing move is Missionary.
Okay.
I like it. But I don't know how explicit Holly wants me as allowing me to get with her specifically.
Well, we can talk basics, not, you don't have to get too detailed.
Well, this one kind of, it's because of how I'd never tried this position before with her. And then she was like, try it like this. And I was like, I've never done, wow.
Really?
I've never done it before. I've never even seen it.
Well, I'll tell you what.
I've never,
you tell us, and then if I have to cut it out, I'll cut it out.
Yeah, I'll ask her tomorrow. So
Okay.
this part may not be. Maybe I should have 2 in here, or you can just use my Missionary finishing position.
Or I'll
as
just leave
mine.
in this part, and when you start talking, I'll put beep, 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 and then they'll hear our reaction.
Okay, so so if you're hearing this, listener, she approved it. So doggy style, right?
All right.
But like what she did was, so it's hard to explain. So she's on all fours, right? Ass up, and then she had me grab her wrists from behind.
Ooh.
And so you're using grabbing her
That's
wrist
leverage?
as leverage as to pull with.
Yeah.
And it keeps you from falling. It's fucking amazing.
I want to do it. Let's go try.
Okay.
I'd
that sounds
never
like a
heard
fun
it,
one.
never seen
We're
it. I
going
was
to take
like,
a break.
and I was like, wow, I was like, I've never done this before.
Andrea likes this in that same position.
Yeah.
Not with the wrist, though, but the hair.
Oh, yeah.
She likes the hair.
Gotcha.
I like that, too, but it's
yeah, but
not.
you can't, it's not, I mean, I don't know how strong, you can put all your
You
force
usually
and
put your
energies
hands on
there.
my neck.
That's true. Until you stop breathing, and then, yeah.
That's fine. I wake back up.
But then, you know where everything is when she's passed out.
Yeah.
That's true.
So if I pass out, you know where everything is. It's fine. Just finish.
All right, Andrea, what about you?
That way I can get a baby. Any way that makes a baby. I
about
would
you?
probably say doggy style. Or any way you can get clitoral stimulation.
All right.
So if you can get your hand in there and help yourself out, works. So some positions
Wait,
you can't
help
get your hand.
yourself?
Yeah.
Like you have to do it?
Well, if he's busy, he has to
Are you
balance
busy?
himself.
Are you do you have a moment?
Well, I know it better than anyone else, right?
That's right.
Okay.
I love it.
I'm not saying don't. I just didn't know if that's what you meant. That's all.
Or when you just get everything gets stimulated all at once. That's fine too.
Gotcha.
That means like 3 guys at once, though. What? All right, we're going to take another break in studio. We will be right back.
Oh my God. This girl straight and this girl not. Tipsy off that piece of rock like.
Hey, it's Adam. If you enjoyed the content or the cast of Living Podcariously, be sure to check out the other show we produce. It's called The Twisted 10. Each week, a host or a guest host takes over the show and brings their own unique and original top 10 list to the show. Here's a few examples. Top 10 crazy religious practices. Top 10 sexual fetishes. Twisted Guinness World Records. Top 10 possible human extinction events. And my personal favorite, top 10 best or worst infomercial products. As you can see, the content is all over the place for the show. However, it is a lot of fun to produce, and we hope you like it. As always, thanks for listening.
Infinite Points, blending the exotic and traditional art of fire performing with a modern and technical flair.
If you're planning an event and want your guests to have a visually stunning and memorable experience, bring the performance from Infinite Points to your venue.
It's scary, it's exciting, and it's certain to put you on the edge of your seat. This is truly fire performing at its finest. If fire spinning is too hot for your venue, they also perform with full LED props still bright enough to shine at your event.
If you want to get a hold of them, email them at booking@infinitepointsperforming.com or visit them online at www.infinitepointsperforming.com.
The performers at Infinite Points are professional and always encourage and adhere to safety. While what they do is amazing, they always remind you, don't try this at home.
Peering into the inner thoughts and expressions of men. Women submit questions for Adam and Tack to get brutal, honest admissions. We call this the Guyry. Guyry? Really? Is that the best we could come up with?
Our first question is from Katie in Florida.
Katie!
In Florida!
What is the worst lie that you told your parents? Were you caught?
Let's take a second to think about this one.
I didn't like doing it. I was a good kid growing up. Like, I never really got in trouble for anything. Like, I wasn't like in high school. Like, I didn't party. I didn't do anything. You know, I never drank till I was 21. Never smoked a cigarette till I was 18. So, I guess, I don't know. Probably, I took the trash out.
Tack was a goody goody. Goody goody two shoes, goody goody two shoes. What movie is that from?
Sounds familiar.
Goody goody two shoes, bam. Goody goody two shoes, bam.
That sounds familiar. What is that?
There was a very famous book in this movie. Actually, he was saying, little goody two shoes, bam, and he punches. Little goody two shoes, bam, and he punches. He's punching himself, if that helps you. There's a really special book in there made of human skin. It's called the Necronomicon.
Oh, I don't know.
Evil Dead 3.
Gasman, yeah.
It's a great movie, man.
Okay, I got you. I'm not saying it's not.
My memory sucks. How did I remember that?
I don't know, but we're hijacking her segment, so.
So lied to my parents, and did I get caught? So this is when I was still in like high school era. I didn't do drugs when I was in high school, so there's nothing with that. I did drink, but my parents always knew about it. You know, I guess that's probably the one. So for me, I had a party with all my crew members in high school. It was like a crew party, like a rowing. I was on a rowing team. Yeah, kind of preppy, nerdy things, but this is a bunch of cool people. And I had a party at my house because my parents were out of town for the whole weekend. And we did have some alcohol there, and we did have, it was a pool party as well. So we had about 30 people over. We had a gigantic water balloon fight in the pool. What I did is I filled up 200 water balloons and put them in the pool before the party started. And then when everybody showed up, we all jumped in the pool, and the balloons were floating like mid-level in the water. They weren't at the surface and weren't on the ground, so it was kind of cool where they were floating. Well, we had a party, cleaned up, everything was fine, nothing was broken, nothing was lost. It went great. Except for about 4 days later, when my dad's pool company approached him about the levels of, like, the balance of the pool was way off, and that could only be generated from like silicone powder that's on these balloons, and the fact that the pool filter had all these little tiny little pieces of rubber from the balloons that were caught in there. So I got busted having a party because of the balloons that were left there. But he respected it because we took care of the place, and we didn't get out of control. So I guess that would be what I would say.
Had a balloon fight at a pool party. That's
Wild, guys.
I mean, what? I was 17 years old.
No, I got you. It just seems kind of. Did you ever see that movie? Sorry to hijack again, real quickly. Did you ever see that movie? Not Another Teen Movie.
I don't think so.
I think I have it.
That movie's so funny. It's just a spoof on all those like '90s movies, and there was a scene in it where it's the whole movie's just a goofball comedy, and there was a scene in it where they were at a pool party, and this girl, the main girl or heroine, if you will, gets out of the pool, and then there's always that bitch that's like her nemesis, you know.
Gotcha.
And so she comes over and she's like, "Oh, look at you at a pool party. You think you're cool?" And she had like a water bottle, and then she like spills it on the girl. "Oops, I'm sorry." And she runs off crying. But she was already wet. She just got out of the pool. And she just had water poured on her. And she's like, and she runs off. Of course, when she runs off, it's this ridiculous run that's pretty funny. But she's like, "Oops." And it just was funny because she was already wet. So it was kind of dumb.
So what about you? What'd you lie to your parents about?
He just said.
I went first.
Yeah.
I can't really think
What was
of
yours?
anything.
Oh, you couldn't think of anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, number 2 is from Donna in Kansas. What
Donna.
exactly makes a woman good in bed?
Because she's in bed with me? Is that a good enough answer? She's a good girl?
That's good.
No. It's not
Good
being,
start.
It's
Not
for
farting
me?
and snoring?
Well, snoring's okay. Farting? No.
Wait, what? I thought we were talking about sex.
Oh, it
In
didn't
bed in
specify.
general. Yeah, it didn't specify,
Oh,
but I
that's
think she's
true.
going. Personally,
Bringing a sandwich.
A girl, yes. No, a girl that's not just like a dead fish. That's an example that's given for somebody who doesn't interact very much during sex. So as long as she's there to have fun as well, and shows that, and does stuff, and moves, and tries new things, and just experiments with her partner to find out what's good for her and good for them, that's important. So that's what makes a girl good to me, is if you are willing to do things, not just lay there and take it. Because I've been with the girls that just lay there and take it, and it is not sexy at all. It is horrible. I feel guilty having sex with them because it's just bad.
Nah, I like to be treated like a dirty whore. Oh, we're still recording. Oops.
What about you?
Well, I guess since we have to be honest here, I mentioned this earlier in the last segment. I really appreciate ball play, so that's always a plus. That was exciting just watching you do that.
Yeah, you like that? Girls, all you have to do is imagine, for Tack to be happy, you have to imagine you're holding those Chinese exercise balls where you don't want them to touch, but you're moving them around your fingers. That's perfect.
Okay, you can get your hand out of my pants now. They get the visual.
Oh, that's right. This is not a video podcast. It's just audio.
You liked it.
Yeah.
No, did you finish? Yeah, your ball
Did he
play.
finish?
Yeah.
Not yet. He cut me off. He didn't get the chance to finish. He didn't let me.
Blue balls. All right, this one is from Jennifer in Florida. How do I ask my guy to trim the fro down below?
See, you guys were talking about this last week, as far as manscaping, and by the way, like I shave everything. So
You're the bald baby look, aren't you?
yeah.
No, I leave a little waft around the junk.
It's
What
like
else do you call
5
it?
inches long.
No, it's not that. No, I trim with a guard of a 2.
Well, I'm glad you trimmed
So-
the 10 inches off.
all the quaff above the junk is trimmed down, and then I razor everything else. Everything else is gone.
I was expecting to use one more word for it with rhyming with waft, quaff, and
Schwaft.
there it is.
Wafty.
All the way down to my schwaft.
Just be honest with him. That's all you got to do. Just say, "Hey, I am not into hairy men and in that area, so trim it up."
Yeah, was that so hard? Was that difficult coming out? Are you saying that?
Oh, you are not using that as a sound drop. You son of a bitch.
No, I'm just saying, was that hard to say?
No?
Then it shouldn't be for her either.
Oh, I see what you're doing there.
Yeah.
Because you did just have me in a soundbite saying I want to see a guy shave down there.
No,
That's
I wasn't looking for that.
good because I edit the shows, so you won't get it.
All right, Crystal in Texas. So, weird question. Certain times of the month, women are bloated and feel so unsexy. Do guys notice the extra bloating, and does that make the girl less sexy?
No,
Never. The only thing that makes a girl less
No.
sexy is when she's on her period within 48 hours of when it's going to pop, and that's unsafe. I'm just kidding. That's a throwback.
You don't think I'm sexy?
That's a throwback to last week's episode when Andrea
I know what that is.
explained the science behind PMS. So don't think I'm being misogynist there. That wasn't my intent.
that's from last week.
No,
Yeah.
he's innocent all the way.
No, guys don't notice that kind of
No,
shit.
not at
Guys
all.
will not see a 10-pound fluctuation in weight. Bloating is maybe a pound of water weight, if that, in a woman. So no, guys don't notice that shit. Not at all. And if they do, if they tell you they do, they're being dicks.
Yeah, we don't notice at all.
Dicks are fun. All right, our last one is from Angela. My boyfriend.
Wait, Samantha,
Angela,
Jonathan,
Mona.
Mona. Sorry. All right, sorry.
My boyfriend plays for a band for which I act as the manager. We work closely and are very involved in the
Yoko.
music, as well as being close as a couple. It didn't used to bother me that he performed songs about a couple of his exes. That are not only emotional, but include sexual details. But lately, I'm starting to feel jealous and upset when I hear the lyrics over and over again as he practices and performs songs about the other girl. I know this is my problem, but hearing the songs makes me really cranky.
Do you think
I'm
that...
going to take this. Go ahead.
No. You want me to go? You want to go? Rock, paper, scissors?
Okay.
So rock, paper, scissors, shoot. All right, ready?
Yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. All right,
I win.
you
All right.
Does that mean I go?
No. What?
I'm just kidding. Go.
Well, I don't know. Is that? Let's do that to find out. No. Okay. So, first of all, don't.
Oh,
be
by
a
the way,
Yoko.
I threw paper, tack through scissors.
Yeah. Don't be a Yoko. Okay. I guarantee you the rest of the band would not care if you stepped down as manager. Hey guys, guess what? You want to do this? You want to try improv one more time?
Yeah, let's do it.
He doesn't even
Who
know
am
what
I?
you're talking about.
Who am I?
You're just going to be a random
Band member?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Shaw, dude. All right.
Hey, Mike.
What up, man?
Great news, man.
Yo.
Sasha's going to say she'll be manager of the band.
Yeah.
Isn't that fantastic? She says she knows a guy who knows a guy whose cousin is a booking manager.
Yeah, dude, we got to talk about that.
Yeah, so I'm going to tell her right now that we agreed to it.
No, she's going to fuck up the band. Yo, this is not good.
And scene. Okay, yeah, we need to work on
We're
improv.
not good at prov. Yeah.
Okay, so first of all, okay, like I'm a musician. I wrote one song about a girl once, and I've actually played it for Holly before, but I was like, okay, look, I wrote this. She knows the story behind it. I wrote this. I was just showing her as, because I wrote and recorded it, and I was singing. I did all the instruments and all that. I was just showing her, just me, how I do on music. I wasn't saying, hey, listen to this song I wrote about my ex, you know. And then she listened to it just as a song that I had created. She didn't care where it came from. And that's a good girl. And
Good girl.
So good girl.
Golly.
No, that's not what I mean. But so when you write a song and it's a good song, I guarantee you the guy does not give a shit. He doesn't even think about the history behind it.
Right.
He doesn't think about any of that crap. He just thinks of it as his song that he created and wrote with his band that maybe the crowd likes a lot, so he performs it. This is like about 90% of musicians out there have something similar. That they wrote a song or something for a specific situation, not necessarily a girl, and that situation may not be valid anymore, but they're still performing the song.
Yeah, the song's inspiration and writing was created out of emotions at the time, sure.
Yeah.
But the
meaning doesn't carry on.
You're right.
He is not singing that song and performing it constantly thinking of his ex. I guarantee it.
So,
a billion %.
Was it Da Vinci? Who painted the Mona Lisa? Was that Da Vinci?
The Mona Lisa?
Yeah.
That was, yeah.
Da Vinci?
I think so.
So, do you think Da Vinci's new girlfriend said, you got to get rid of that Mona Lisa painting? It's horrible. She's a bitch. You're not with her anymore. You need to get rid of it. No, you can't get rid of art. That is art. The creative talents that go behind songwriting and song producing. And if fans enjoy it, if listeners of that band like that song, guess what? That's their creative expression. Granted, it was inspired by an ex-girlfriend, kind of as the Mona Lisa was inspired.
I don't think it was his girlfriend. I think he just fucked her.
Mona Lisa?
See the look on her face?
That's a good point.
That's a look of like, I just got fucked.
And he had a small dick.
Probably. He didn't do position 8 or 3.
Damn right.
So
no, don't mess with the man's music. Leave it alone. Get over your jealousy. That's ridiculous.
Do your fucking job as a manager and manage the band. Don't take if personal interferences coming in the way. Then fucking don't be
However,
manager.
we might be too hard on this girl, because what if the song says, "I'll do anything to get you back, Angela," or whatever her name is.
It's like, and the second verse is like, and no, I don't care if I get a new girlfriend.
Yeah, right. If it's something like that,
it's really
maybe.
always about you. And then like Angela's like, what? And then third verse is like, I know I said I like this girl named Angela.
Or every time that I have sex with my new girlfriend, I think of you, Angela. Maybe that would be
the girl.
Angela's the girl.
Yeah, she's the girl.
Oh,
right?
well, whatever. Whoever the old girlfriend's name is, insert this
Samantha.
name here. Jonathan. Oh no, wait, that wouldn't work there.
That's weird. So yeah,
get
do
off
your job as a manager.
Get off his dick about it. Just saying.
2 words: ear plugs.
Okay,
Then
well,
she
whatever
won't
gets
hear
you through.
it.
She just needs to get through it. Like, if it bothers that much, then don't be a manager.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, we agree.
Or suck it up.
All right.
Dude, just like that.
Thank you very much for listening to the Diary.
All right, that was the best Gary ever,
You like
isn't
that
it,
every
Adam?
time. It was good questions, good submissions.
You guys.
By the way, if you're a listener and you want to send Andrea a question for the Diary, send it to show@livingpodcariously, or like most of our listeners, hit her up on Facebook. Andrea Joy on Facebook. You can find her on our Living Podcariously page and send your question over to her.
Or you can come and get your hair done at Brent Allen's salon and tell me your question then.
So does that mean that the Diary this episode was brought to you by Brent Allen Salon?
And the number 4.
And the number 4. Yeah, perfect.
And I do apologize for the no, it's game time this week. Just
worry about
been
it.
super busy, and I haven't been here in 2 weeks either.
I thought Adam playing with your balls was game time.
It was.
And also, I just want to do a quick little moment here.
Do it. Take it.
If we can just calm the funnies down for a second. And I just wanted to dedicate today's Mother's Day to my mother that had passed away almost 3 year ago. She passed away due to lung cancer. And I just wanted to say, miss you, Mom. Love you. Happy Mother's Day.
Oh,
So-
we're going to have a couple downloads from heaven this month, I think.
I think
Oh, that'll
so.
be nice. That'll be fun.
I wonder if she'll send me a question.
And also one more thing to mention since we're on that note as well. Jimmy Klein, also fan of the show and friend of the show, been on here a couple times. His mother and my mother were best friends. And she actually passed away, I think 3 weeks later. So it's kind of
Wow.
It's kind of an amazing coincidence. And she was kind of like a second mom to me too. So happy Mother's Day to June Klein as well.
Definitely. Definitely. Jimmy, we miss you, buddy. We want to get you back in studio with us.
He's coming back, buddy. We're already booked him.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll maybe
bring
see
that
Jimmy in here
baby.
soon. Well, I don't know if he's going to bring the baby.
I want the baby.
Well,
Jimmy,
go to his house.
Jimmy, if you do bring the baby, Andrea will not let you take it home. Oh, I'm not supposed to say that?
No, just bring it for a little bit. Yeah.
And he may or may not be coming with the Twisted 10. I don't know.
Oh, cool. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Is it that time?
It's that time, man. You can also follow us on Twitter at Podcarious.
Or on Facebook, facebook.com/livingpodcariously.
And also hit up our Patreon.
Yeah, we're going to be pushing that
Please.
pretty hard. We want those. We want your money. I mean, look, there's no really easy way to say it. If you enjoy the show, any money you give to the show, even $1 a month, goes to help us with our studio equipment, our hosting packages, eventually moving us into a studio to get better guests and more professional guests that come in. Those types of
Better
things. So
quality on the show.
yeah, everything overall. We need. I mean, look, seriously. In all reality, we're sitting in a room. In my house, which is fine because it's a great space for it, and we've got it soundproofed and dampened and the whole 9 yards. But our mixer setup is literally 2 daisy chain mixers that can't even accommodate the 4 hosts.
We got wires going everywhere, Adam.
Yeah, I can't even plug in 4 high quality mics. I can get 3, so poor Jay every week has to suffer with a lower quality mic. So
Yeah.
we want to upgrade our equipment, but we can't dip into our own pocketbooks quite as much anymore, just because it adds up over time. So. Any money, even $1 a month that you can give would be incredibly helpful. So patreon.com/livingpodcariously, I believe, right?
Yes, patreon.com/livingpodcariously. And also, if you can't, this is my call to action. I'm asking homework of you guys out there. If you can't donate, which is fine, please tell your friends about the show.
And give
how
it a
much
share.
you love Living Vicariously. Share the Patreon page.
Yep.
And also, if you can't do any of that, please go to iTunes and do a review. What is it?
A 5-star rating and
subscribe,
review.
rate, and review. Well, you
Yep.
should already be a subscriber. So just do a 5-star review and write it out. Tell us what you like about the show, what you hate about the show. We've had some really good reviews recently.
Yeah, we had a few that have popped in there. Dabs K from the Burn It Down show. Those
Yep.
guys are going to be in here next week. Just saying.
Samantha Har, right? Is
Yep,
that it?
Samantha Har from Semantics
Yep.
Podcast hooked us up with a 5-star rating and review. That's big money, man. When we get, a major host of another podcast, two other major hosts of other
Yeah,
podcast,
yeah.
that's good shit right there.
It's good. And so please do that. Like Adam says before, that is like podcast currency,
Yes.
and it helps us out a lot. So please do one or all or many of those things, and it helps us out so much.
And if you go onto the Patreon, donate $5 or more a month through these donations, you get your free Living Podcariously mug shipped to your house with our logo on it, and you bring that out to our event. What day, Tag?
That is July 7th, which is my mother's birthday, by the way.
Nice.
At 7 p.m., 777.
So you bring that mug out that you get, and you get to drink unlimited beer until those 2 kegs are gone. And we anticipate a pretty good crowd, so get there right
early.
at 7.
Get
The
there
free
early.
beer doesn't start until 7 o'clock sharp.
And it could be gone by 7:20. Who knows?
Could be gone at 7:01.
It's true. I mean, Hot Pink's going to be there. They bring a lot of people.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
it's going to be, and we're going to have fun little things. Are we doing a raffle, by the way?
Now we're going to do a raffle. Andrea's going to be in charge of the...
You're going to have to work
we
for
need
your
to do
prize.
a raffle.
Work for your prize. A 50-50 raffle?
What is that?
where everyone buys tickets for
Yeah.
however much. All the money goes in a pot, and then half of it goes to the podcast, half of it goes to the winner.
Oh, I meant like prizes and stuff like that. Like is Bryn Allen
Oh,
like
they have to
put into
win.
We're gonna have games set up, like
games?
yeah, different games.
I think we should
for
do a
them to play.
raffle too.
Like Plinko and Duck Pond.
That girl right there is in charge of the games,
Okay.
so you got to work out with
maybe
Andrea.
Darts and balloons.
Well, we'll talk about it after the show.
And maybe the kissing booth and the glory hole.
Did you hear that? I titled the episode last week, Glory Holes and Kissing Booths. That was fucking perfect.
Depends on which side you go on.
Yep.
Gotcha.
All right.
Mouth hug and glory hole.
You guys are going to talk about this all night. Let's get the fuck out of here, shall we? All right, so this is in honor of our guests that are coming in here next week. I'm going to see if we can outro the show like they do. So this is not stealing their shit. This is just in their honor.
Okay.
All right, guys, you ready? Fuck this shit.
Burn it down.
That's what I'm talking about. J-Flo, that's for you.
Hi, I'm God. This is your source for explicit comedy. Living Podcariously. Yes, it's a sin.
Wait. Don't hit stop on the episode just yet. Hey, this is Tack from the podcast you just listened to. And if you enjoy Living Podcariously or The Twisted 10, then you're going to love my new podcast I co-host with my lifelong buddy, Ron Caniff. It's called You're 40, Now What? It's about the trials and tribulations of turning 40 and just getting through life. So check it out on iTunes, Google Play Music, and anywhere you listen to podcasts. Thanks. Now go give someone a mouth hug.